Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. For the fifth and final game of the
Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill, Elvis Gonzales.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into it.
Number 50, DJ. Number 9. For Kansas City, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 6 of the American League,
John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Casey Mize. What's the
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For the 7th and final game of the Major League Baseball World Series, the A's defeated the visiting Giants, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year. Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. In the AL Central, the Tigers racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 9-7. The Kansas City Royals got an astounding 20 hits in total as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto, 13-4. The Minnesota Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they dismantled the White Sox, 10-1. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, Akil Baddoo was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as the Tigers got the win against the Rangers, 11-3. The Angels got the win against the visiting Guardians, 4-1. The Phillies took care of the Mets at Citi Field, 2-1. The San Diego Padres combined for 10 hits as a team, as they bested the visiting Rockies, 4-3. The San Francisco Giants launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Dodgers. Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. In the AL Central, the Texas Rangers defeated the visiting Tigers 4-1. The Royals got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 10-5. The Chicago White Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-6. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the extra inning victory against the Guardians 9-8. The Tampa Bay Rays took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-1. The Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-4. Cedane Rafaela plated 3 runs on the day, helping the Nationals get a win over Houston 6-4. Dominique Del Villar got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run as Oakland took down the Mariners 2-1. The Atlanta Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-2. The Mets amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-7. The Chicago Cubs took down the visiting Orioles 3-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-7. The Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 3-2. The Rockies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-1. Tristan Casas drove in 4 and had a home run as the Giants defeated their rival Dodgers 7-5. And that's the show for today. Once again, have a very happy Easter, everyone.
Baseball from the Lone Star State. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated major league debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the major league pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Jack Leiter.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ellie De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball 1. On the outside corner, and it's 1-1. And he deals. Falling behind 2-1. And now 2-2. Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here's Riley Green. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1. Next pitch is popped up. Collier in position and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Theodore Gonzales stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ripped on the ground to second. Butler, jump throw, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Now the Rangers will get their first. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Alonso Tapia.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And now here is Evan Carter. Here comes a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. On the ground, right side. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside. That that one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Here's the second baseman, Darrell Butler. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Popped up, and it drops in, and that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth.
Here's Josh Young, just 1 hit and 13 at bats for the series. Right through there for a strike. Butler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 left for Texas. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran outfielder, Juan Valido. Leiter back to work. Foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Got a good eye there. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one fouled off.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Next pitch is popped up. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 down. Tom Jenkins digs in now. 4 hits and 11 tries so far in the series. That misses. Ball 1. Good eye right there.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 4 for 12 in the series so far. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Akil Baddoo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
John Dennison in the box now. Takes strike 1. Looking for his first big league hit right here. No score here in the second. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the next pitch is way outside. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Austin Wells up next for the Tigers. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Now fly ball to right center. Carter on the move, and that is that. Tigers strand a pair. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First offering misses the mark.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Brian Ramos. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Strike 2. 1 down, base is empty. Out there to center. Green settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Carlos Miranda. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses off the outside edge.
2-1.
He swings and fouls one off. 2-2 on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left field. And that extends the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So a man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Logan Davidson. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Now, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Miranda off of first with 2 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The pitch. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Pickoff throw. Miranda back in on a dive. The pitch. And that's a little high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rangers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. Wells, 32 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. The next offering misses, and now 2-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
The next pitch misses, ball three. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Top of the third, no score. And that one is lifted in the air. Miranda under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. 0 for 1 so far. Drilled in the air. Right field. Way back there. And that is out of here. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball will get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
And now, Theodore Gonzales. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now, Juan Pulido. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 1 out and a runner at second. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Runner tags up for third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tom Jenkins up now for the Tigers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This one in the air, right field. De La Rosa racing over to make the catch. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. And now the veteran catcher, Peyton Henry.
The catcher.
And a pitch.
Whoa.
Missing inside, and it's 2-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that's a foul ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And the batter now, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a little bit high. Ground ball to the right side. Slides. He's got it. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jeremy De La Rosa.
And now the right fielder, Jeremy De La Rosa. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. De La Rosa batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one ripped. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. On to the fourth. Now, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Leiter back to work. And a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
In the air, center field. And Witt is out, and there's one down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Looked like it was a little bit up. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. In the dirt, 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. On the ground, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Next to hit, Austin Wells. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Baddoo on at second with 2 down. Next one misses. 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man at second. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Ellie De La Cruz waiting to hit for Detroit. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're up by 3.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Ellie De La Cruz. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Righty delivers. That one drifts inside. And another ball. Riley Green up next for the Tigers. That's hard hit on the line. Miranda makes the play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Darrell Butler.
The second baseman, Darrell Butler.
And a pitch. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Josh Young. There's a strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that one almost got him. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
He wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. So next to hit for Texas, Cam Collier. In there for strike 1. Now 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Baddoo settles under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ramos, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he's been in first pitch strike percentage over 70%.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the wall. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Riley Green will hit next. And a pitch. And ball one. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Andreas Alez getting loose out there. Rocker getting loose as well. And there's the strike. And the right-hander deals. And a count 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. Butler calls it in, and there's one away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Gonzales in now, takes ball one off the plate. Bounce to the left side. Davidson tosses across the first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Pulido the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Pitch is in there, and a count 1-1. Now one missed. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. 2 down, nobody on. And that just misses. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Tigers fail to make any noise. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Miranda. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these Rangers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. Though they didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Logan Davidson. Struck out swinging his first time. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Henry stands in now and watches strike one.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Softly hit to third. De La Cruz. To first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Rangers go down quickly there, and they still trail it here 3-1. Andreas Alez into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Lifted in the air, right center field. De La Rosa makes the grab, and there's one down.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Witt, batting with one down, takes a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cionel Perez, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Dunning, the right-hander, also getting loose.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base, and when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. And there he goes. And first offering is fouled off. Witt over at first with one away. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Another throw over, and he's back again. Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Collier hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, John Dennison.
John Dennison.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score. It's 4-1. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes a special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Austin Wells up now for the Tigers.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Carter settles underneath it, and that's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Tapia back to work. Carter measures 6 feet 4 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Goes down looking. Jeremy De La Rosa stepping in for the Rangers.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Wide out to the warning track.
De La Rosa tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering misses. 2-1.
One strike.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Dunks one into left. So a man aboard now with one away.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Green puts it away for the out, and there's 2 down. So now the DH spot, Josh Young. He's already homered in this game. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
The 0-1. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Two outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. One left for Texas, and they trail it 4-1. Ellie De La Cruz up now for the Tigers. And the pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. That's in there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Steps on first for the out.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Collier grabs it on the run.
Now back, the designated hitter, Theodore. Gonzales.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Theodore Gonzales. 1 for 3. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
The 1-1 is fouled off. A little bit high, maybe. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Tigers are shut down there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now the third baseman, Cam Collier. The Rangers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The wind and the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swings and misses, and the count is 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I really like what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
And that misses off the outside edge. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's ball 4.
Take a base.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Alonso Tapia departs, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. New pitcher on now, Mikey Francisco. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Mikey Francisco.
Carlos Miranda stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Here comes a pitch.
No. 2-1.
And that's a little high. And he walked him. So first and second with one man gone. Now here is Logan Davidson. And fouled off.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Next up for Texas, Peyton Henry. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Left field, Badu under it. And that is that. Rangers leave a pair. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Valido. This guy has turned into a beast.
Valido.
And ball one to the right fielder. Inside, just missed. And he deals. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch.
Ball, outside.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And the batter now, Tom Jenkins. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Bounce to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And it's even up.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next offering misses down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners on the move. Cut on and miss. And the throw out at third. Runner at second here, one gone. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner leads away at second. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The pitch. And now it's filled up. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance. Get him.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Dennison in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside edge.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So 2 down, and here is Austin Wells, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Diving, and he can't make the play. Play at the plate. Got it. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Rangers 1. Lincoln Ortiz gets the ball now, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. De La Cruz hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Jeremy De La Rosa stepping in for the Rangers.
De La Rosa.
Ball 1, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Guadalupe Navarro getting ready to go. Next offering is in the dirt. And there's the strike. Next offering is foul back. The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the second baseman, Darrell Butler. And first offering is fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Polito on the move to the gap. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
Way out front for strike 2. And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Up the middle, Butler whips it to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for the Tigers,
Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Riley Green.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Good eye right there.
1 and 2.
Out to short, Davidson. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Theodore Gonzales getting ready to hit.
Theodore Gonzales.
First pitch, and he just misses. Line to left, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Juan Valido. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner holds. Three-two. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Guadalupe Navarro.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Cam Collier now at the plate. Swing and a miss.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
The 1-1.
Oh. 2-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just off the outside part of the plate. And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
So man aboard. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Ramos. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. One now.
And a foul ball left side. And now it's 1-2. On the ground to short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Carlos Miranda. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Righty delivers. And 1-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
That misses. 2-2.
2-2.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Green settles under it. And that'll do it. The Tigers win the series as they take 3 out of 4 on the weekend.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Alonso Tapia collected his first ever W at the big league level as the Tigers got the win against the Rangers 5-1. Entering the day's action, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Tigers sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. The Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they blew out the Jays 9-3. In the standings, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Royals are leading the American League Central Division. The Twins catcher, number 66, was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Mariners totaled 11 hits as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 7-6. The D-backs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Guardians in Cleveland 5-1. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the AL Central, Riley Green was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as the Tigers took care of the Mariners 8-7. The Baltimore Orioles defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-2. The Angels knocked out 10 hits as a team, as they grabbed the walk-off win over the Royals 8-7. Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, the Detroit Tigers hit 3 long balls as they took down the Seattle Mariners 5-4. The Guardians' right fielder, number 22, grabbed 3 base knocks as the Guardians defeated the Diamondbacks 7-6. The Twins took down the visiting Orioles 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-1. The New York Mets sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-4. The Nationals had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-1. The Yankees picked up 14 hits in total as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 10-0. The Houston Astros Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, the Tigers combined to give up just 5 hits as
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Alonso Tapia.
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Evan Carter. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And we're underway here this afternoon. And that one wrapped foul. Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. High in the air, out to right. Polito under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's going to be Darrell Butler. The pitch.
Ball 1. 1-0.
And that's outside. And it's fouled away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And now the back here in Detroit. Today's starting pitcher, Ryan Nelson. What do we? And welcome back. Top of the second. Here's Josh Young. Tapia back to work. Ball 1 there. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's going to be Cam Collier. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. And now the count is even. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Ball 2.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. The punch out there. That's out number 2. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Roosevelt Stewart in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there brings it in for the 3rd out. And the Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of this. Carlos Miranda stepping in for the Rangers. Tapia back to work. That one fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground, right side, gathers and throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Christian Deal. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one upstairs.
2-0.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Logan Davidson.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Logan Davidson.
In there, and it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Righty to the plate. And that's down and away. The pitch. Next offering is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. To the right side. Dennison. The throw to first. Rangers go down in order. For the Rangers. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. First offering misses the mark. On the ground to third. Stops it on a slide. Over to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. This is such a difficult play for a third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look with StatCast.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mitt, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
And now Jeremy De La Rosa.
Nope.
First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
The other way, makes the grab for the second out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Darryl Butler.
Darryl Butler will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Rangers go down quickly there.
He's out.
Leading off, Josh Young. The pitch. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Up next for the Rangers, Cam Collier. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses inside, 1-0.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
On the corner for a strike, and the count even at 1. The Rangers still looking for their first hit in this one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Green settles under it. Makes the catch. 2 down. Roosevelt Stewart stepping in for the Rangers. Misses off the inside. Ball 1. Fouled off to the right. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, right field. Polito drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it in on the run. That is the inning. 1-2-3. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Miranda. And the right-hander back to work. Down the line towards the corner. Baду makes the grab on the run. So next to hit for Texas, Christian Deal.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
To the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though, and they get it out on the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And now here is Logan Davidson. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. The Rangers hitless so far in the game. Center field. Green settles under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Jack Leiter. He's making his second appearance of the
Out. 3. 4. Take your base.
Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Tapia back to work. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So digging in, Jeremy De La Rosa. Got one out to right, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now Darrell Butler. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. And a pop-off right side, foul territory. And that ends the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. Still down 3-0. Back. Josh Young. Digs in now. The right-hander back to work. There's the strike. Tapia into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Fires across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Collier, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next pitch is outside. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Slapped foul. The 2-1. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boo. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
At the plate, Roosevelt Stewart. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. That one pushed foul. Next offering upstairs. Towards first, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Baду has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home, and they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Nothing across on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the back here.
And hit him. First base. Sure. Ball 4. Take the base. 4-4. Take the base. 3.
Christian Deal. Getting ready to hit. And here it comes. And that's outside. Ball 1. In the air to left center. That drops in, plays it on a high.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Base hit center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Carter stands in now, looks at that one inside. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Knocks it down to the hole. Jeremy De La Rosa stepping in for the Rangers. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is fouled back.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The 1-2. And that one is inside. Bases juiced. No outs. That one the other way. Fair ball. One run is in, and it kicks off the base of the wall. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs score on the play.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Alonso Tapia gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with the new pitcher for the Tigers, Chase Castellano.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Butler in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Right-hander kick steals. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. And strike 2. Three-two now. And down on strikes he goes. One away.
Oh, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up, because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
Young stands in now and watches strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Lincoln Ortiz up and loosening in the pen. Francisco warming up as well. At the belt and fires. That's inside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next offering is down low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Lined into right. Polito puts it away. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 8-3. Next up for Texas, Cam Collier. 1 for 3. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Good eye right there.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Down to their final strike. through there, got it. And that'll do it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 8 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base.
What could compel me to...
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Royals completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-5. Jesus Sanchez drove in 3, helping the Rays